Hi guys, I'm back. Today's video, I'm just going to show you the games that I picked up in the past month, I'd say. I haven't been on much, as you can tell. I've been playing my PlayStation 5 and then getting stuck into Demon's Souls, which I totally love that game. It's totally awesome. I'm actually thinking about getting the PS3 version just to compare it, sort of thing. Right, so up first what we've got is, for Dreamcast, we've got Blue Stinger. I did have this, so if you remember in my previous video, I was needing like the back inlay. So I picked up this one for 12 quid on eBay. So I'll just sell my one, and try and get a few quid back. Obviously, it's not going to have the back cover. So yeah, so I'm actually chuffed that I've got a complete one now. So yeah. So I'm going to actually play this game because it's supposed to be really, really cheesy. It's sort of like a weird sort of like survival cheesy horror game. So I'm quite intrigued to give this one a go, to be open and honest with you. Up next we've got Phantasy Star Online version 2. This was another eBay pickup, but this one was a bit strange, to be open and honest with you, because the seller was advertising that he kept it like in acid-free paper and stuff like that, and I'm like, I've never ever heard of that before. And then I asked him to send me a picture of the actual manuals and stuff, and on his, I just says, is the staples got rust on them? And he just said yes. I'm like, right, okay, this guy's lying about the listing. So I've actually replaced the staples in it. I'm actually going to show you in another video what to do if you get a manual that's got rusty staples. It's not just any old staples that you replace it with. Okay, you have to... I basically went for stainless steel wire, and it's like, I think it's 0.6 millimeters like thick. So it's basically the same as the staple that you would get in the manuals. So I'm going to show you how to replace them, okay, because it is hard to get some games and not have rust on the staples. I mean, I go out my way not to replace the staples, but I've replaced, I'd say, about 7 of my games, and this was one of them. But also in his listing, he says that the discs were absolutely mint, which they weren't. Trust me, they weren't. So, as you can tell, me at my JFJ again, my little pal, has saved me a lot of money on trying to find a replacement. So, really is a good machine to get into. If you're starting to collect games, definitely invest in a JFJ Easy Pro. Highly recommend that machine. Got Rush 2049, sorry. This one's getting hard to get. Well, I wouldn't say it's getting hard to get, but as it says on eBay, prices fluctuate that much, and this is one up there. 1 week it could be like 20 quid, following week it could be 30, it could be 40, so this is actually my second copy, because I've got this one here, and this was advertised as absolutely pristine new condition, and I was like, right, okay, and I think it was £26 I paid for it, and it wasn't pristine and mint, was it? Hell, I was actually livid when I got this, livid, because if you can see there, an actual dirty big scratch mark on the data side of the disc, and when you turn it over, this disc is absolutely scratched, and you can see that big scratch through the data. So as soon as I seen that, I messaged the seller, and I showed them pictures of it, and I said, this is not new. I told them about the data side of the disc has been damaged, so it deems the disc unusable. So straight away I got a refund, so I can't complain. I got refunded for it, and out of it I've got a free case. But it's not the point, no. I mean, like, some sellers are just, they're just advertising stuff as new so that they can get a few quid on it, you know. And as I says in my previous video, don't they just realise that people like me are they're going to notice these things and just say, hey, hang on a minute, you know, I want my money back or sort this out, you know. So this is a replacement one. It did cost me an extra 3 quid and it was worth it because this case is like almost new, you know. It's like it's hardly been touched, and the disc is mint, you know. It's cool. It's got a couple, I do need to go over it with the microfiber. There's no scratches, it's just a couple of like, sort of like, you know, marks, you know, fingerprints and stuff, but it is mint. So I am happy that I've ended up getting a copy of it. That's good. So yeah. Another one that I got is Giant Killers. A few years ago this was going for a good few quid, I've heard. You know, like some people were saying it was going up in the 100 mark, which I'm not entirely sure. It has got a bit of a crack on the case, but I mean, I will replace it. You know, replace just the front. Me just being perfectionist, you know, in my collection, I'll have to be, you know. So, and again, this one's just got like fingerprints. I do need to go over them with the microfiber, you know, or I'll even just use the step 1 compound on the GFJ, which is just basically shining the discs up, not to remove scratches or anything. And yeah, manual's fine, the staples are fine, you know, so it's all cool. I won't play this game, I'm not into football games, you know that. So it's part of the collection, so it had to be in there. This one is a freestyle scooter. This one's getting quite rare to get. It's quite hard to get now, you know. And I didn't buy this from eBay. This was from an online store called Console Passion, and I paid 15 for it. The disc was quite scratched up, but I've got it up, you know, minty. So, and the manual, I had to say, guys, but the manual was really bad with the staples. I mean, you can see there, you know, where the old staples were, the rust that's been left on the page. So yeah, I've replaced the staples, as you can see in the middle, you know, I've replaced them. So yeah, but in there it had a bit of a sticker thing there. I will be going for a replacement for this because, I mean, don't get me wrong, the disc's mint and stuff like that, but I'm still not happy with the manual. You know, it's just that it was really badly rusted, the staples. It was the worst I've ever seen in the manual, to be open honest with you. But yeah, it's in the collection just now, so a replacement will be happening. Another one is Bang.io. I got this at, I reckon, a fair price. The seller was asking, it was $38.99, and I just chanced my mitt and I put £32.50 and they accepted. So I'm well chuffed at that. I'm really chuffed at that. This one's a bit of a price fluctuator as well. You know, it can hit like 25 to 30 some weeks, you know. I have been holding off on the games because I've been watching them to see the prices. So, and yeah, this one's perfect, you know. I can't complain. I can't complain at the price, you know. So it is mint, you know. So absolutely stunning. Good to get games in that condition, you know, without using the JFJ. I love that, you know, just to see that people are looking after the game. Sorry. This one again, Caesar's Palace. I have went over that with the JFJ. As you can see, it's totally mint. I had a little go of this one last night, and I thought it was quite weird, to be open honest with you. You know, it's like your fruit machines and your card games and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I think like if you're going to play a casino game, or if you're going to go to a casino, you got to do it in real. You know, this game, I probably won't go through it again. You know, I think like if you've got to experience a casino and that, you've got to actually go. It's not the same thing. You know, playing it on a console. You know, it's just not the same. Up next we've got, this is from CEX, and I am absolutely surprised that this came in complete condition because it was sent and then thin, disgusting mailer cards, and I'm absolutely amazed that the case did not get damaged or no broken teeth or nothing. I am absolutely amazed at that, because these cases, you even look at them the wrong way and they break. So I was like, okay, fair enough, fair enough. I went for the CEX one because on eBay it was people are asking like 26 quid, and I paid 15 for it. So yeah, I'm happy, really happy. The case is in good nick, and the disc as well. It's really, you know, I am surprised that that's a CEX game, because I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube, people picking up CEX games, and half the discs are just mangled. You know, you're like, why are they selling games like that? You know, so yeah, I'm quite surprised. I think I've got quite lucky with this. So yep, and here we go, guys. This is the pinnacle of all. Pinnacle of like just stupidity in a game, and it's the rarest game to get, and it's just expensive, and you know, it's not worth the money for what people ask. But here it is Moho. I remember I had this and I paid £17 for this. This one cost me £175, but it was on Facebook Marketplace. I wasn't going for the eBay prices because I do not believe in what people are advertising this for. It's just ridiculous. You know, you see sealed copies that I think is from Italy, and they're asking like 900 quid for it. It's definitely not worth that. So do not pay the prices that people are asking on eBay for this. Please, please, please just hold back. Check Spark and check Facebook Marketplace. Okay? I didn't even want to pay the money for that. It's just not worth it. You know, it killed me to actually fork out that amount of money for such a shit game. You know, this should never ever have been released. It's just crap. Okay, it's just like these futuristic, I think it's like prisoners or something, and they're on like, it's sort of like Marble Madness, but it's these robot things and stuck on a ball. It's just just shit. It's absolute shit, honestly. You know, but it is what it is, guys. You know, least good thing they did this in fucking mint condition, and I don't blame it for being in mint condition. You know, this person's probably just put it in once and well, fuck that shit. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so it'll stay like that. I mean, I have got a backup copy of this, you know, so if I do want to go through it, I'll just shove in the backup copy, do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's all good though, you know, it's all good. But that's the last of the rarities, guys, is this piece of garbage, Moho. Okay, it's there's nothing else I can say about it. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. Well, it is what it is, and I've got it now, so I am happy I've got it, you know, because it is hard to get. It is really hard to get, but I'd say there's other games out there that are harder to get than this. You do always find them floating about. Up next we've got Mackin X. A lot of people pronounce it as Makin X. It's Mackin X. This one I had a little go of this, when was it, last week, and it's just like some, I don't know, it's just like some samurai sort of game. And yeah, I think I paid top whack for this. I think it was like 45 I paid. The disc was quite scratched up as well, but me being me, my JFJs, good old JFJ guys, trust me, get one. It'll save you a lot of money. I need to put a silicone gel pouch in that one, actually, so it's good I've opened that up. Check. This one, this Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. I got this at a good price, and the case is really stunning. You know, good condition case. 8 quid I picked this up for, so I think I'd need to go over this one. I think, yeah, I need to go over this one. Disc is a bit scratched up, so I think that's the only one that I need to go over. Yeah. I don't know much about these games, to be open honest with you guys. I didn't really play them back in the day, but you know, for 8 quid you cap them on, you know, That's cool. This one was from Facebook Marketplace. This is Spec Ops 2 Mega Squad. I went for the Facebook Marketplace one because I saw one on eBay. I messaged the guy, and I basically just asked, like, you know, the normal questions that you would ask. Is there any broken hinges? Is there any broken CD holder teeth and stuff like that? The guy blocked me from buying it. And I was like, okay. So I messaged him, and he just says, I don't think you'd be happy with the condition. And I went, right, okay, do you know what? You know what? F you, basically. Sorry, guys, but that pissed me off, you know, that you judged me like that. So, yeah, you get some bad sellers out there. So, I actually bought this one from Facebook Marketplace. It was a lovely guy, and he sold me it for 15 quid. And I sent him, like, you know, I think it was what? He was basically saying, like, $2.90 for the postage. So I said, pay $4.10 so that you can send it in a box and record it. So yeah, £19.10. So I am really happy that I got it at that price. So yep. So, and the disc, yep, disc mint again. So it's cool, you know. But some, oops, sugar, some, damn it, that's gonna have crease in it now. Oh well, that's fine. So some sellers are a bit, you know, why do that? You know, like, I'm only asking like a question, you know, like, it's just a bit, it's a bit rude, really, isn't it? You know, like, some sellers are just arrogant and just plain up rude. So, Dynamite Cup. This, I remember having this, and I paid like £10 for this sealed. You know, it's just amazing how these games are. The prices are just ridiculous, and the best thing about it, if you look through like some of the listings, you see titles like that, and they've got the old Game Store logo, and it's like $1.99, and people are asking 60 quid for it now, you know, and they're getting that. I didn't pay 60 quid for it. I paid 45 for this. So, as I said, right, if you've got a load of these games that you want, and you're like, I'm not paying that, add them to your watch list, guys, because 9 times out of 10, if you watch it enough, these sellers will start sending you the offers, okay, and that's where you can haggle with them a bit, okay? So just watch them, right? I said stay away from the buy it nows, and I mean that. Stay away from the buy it nows. Don't just go click, 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 I'm going to buy that because I want it. No, don't do it. That's not how you do it, okay? Make sure that these little rare games and stuff like that, okay, obviously you buy in the bundles when you first start in the collection. That helps fund towards these, okay? But when you're going down to like your last 20 games like myself now, which I only need 2 more, fucking buzzing, guys, buzzing. 2 more games and I've done it. You know, it pays off with the bundles. I can't stress that enough. I really can't stress that enough. I said you're going to be buying games one by one near the end of the collection, and you will be. You know, I think, yeah, I bought all these 16 games separately. You know, you're not going to get the bundles all the time, okay? You're not going to get them. You're just going to keep seeing like the WF games, the Sonic Adventures all the time, you know, in bundles. So at the end, you are going to be picking them off one by one. But make sure that the bundles that you bought, that you keep the money by, just keep it by, and it helps fund towards these games, okay? So, enough of blabbing on there. But yeah, we've got Dynamite Cop, and yeah, it is in really good nick. There's a couple of like fingerprint marks there. Yeah, that's not scratches. So yeah, I'm really happy at the condition of that. And the manual. Yeah, good staples. Because the older the games are, I mean, I think this is a 99 release. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, 1999 release. So the older titles, the rust seems to happen on there. Obviously, the rust's going to happen on the older ones, isn't it? So, what we've got next, Spider-Man. It's another one that's like up on the £50 to £60 mark. I paid 42 for it, and this was on bid, so I'm happy about that. But the disc was quite scratched up, so the case is good. which I'm happy about. And again, me on the JFJ, pristine. You know, obviously in the middle where, you know, they've been, you know, trying to put the disc in, you know, you're going to get them marks. That's unfortunate. And manual's good as well. So, yeah, so the two games that I need now, guys, is... Sorry, it's Stupid Invaders, which I've got coming from CEX. I've took a chance because eBay, there's people are asking 60 quid on it, and I'm not paying that. I'm not paying 60 quid for it. It's not worth that. So I went on to CEX, and I'm going to take a chance, you know, and I paid 35. So I'm quite happy at that. I'm not paying 60 quid for a game. I'm not doing it, you know. So, but that's been, you know. And this one, I will be looking for, you know, a replacement. So, that's my pickups, guys. And what I'll do for you is I'll do a little tutorial on how to do the staples, you know, in rusty ones. Rusty manual, sorry. And how to do it with a pair of scissors, to be open honest with you. Because a pair of scissors, if you get a flat pair of scissors, it's brilliant because it can get the exact size of the staples that you need for the manual. So trust me, you'll enjoy this little tutorial because it's quite nifty what I've come up with. Okay, so just a pair of scissors and your fingers and some wire and some wire cutters. That's all you need. And I'll put links and stuff like that where to get the wire and that if you want to replace your staples and your manuals and stuff like that. So the two games that I need is Stupid Invaders, and another one is called Super Monaco Online. I've actually bought that one from Amazon, and it's on the way, and it's supposed to be new. It was 50 quid, but I had £10 worth in honey. Was it honey tokens or something? Honey gold. So I've converted that into, you know, an Amazon voucher, so it gives me £10 off. So I've used that. So I've got the two games on the way, and then the collection's complete, guys. You know, the Dreamcast collection's complete. So I'm absolutely buzzing. You know, I can't believe it's just two games away from getting delivered, and then it's all going to be here. But that's not going to be the end of it. That's definitely not going to be the end of it, guys. Trust me. Anyway, guys, I know it's been quite a long video, me blabbing on, but I haven't been on in a while because I've been enjoying Demon Souls and stuff like that. But I hope you guys are all safe. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Take care, guys. Bye.